man. Dale Bonner, man, one of my dudes. I actually had the opportunity to work with him when he was in 8th grade at Shaker Middle, transitioning into his freshman year, man. And I always tease him every time I see him that when he was a youngin', I used to always be able to destroy him, man. He was kind of frail, skinny, not as, coordinated as he should have been, but, I had the opportunity to work with him for the last few years, and great kid, man. I think he's one of the most high character kids that I've had the opportunity to work with. A kid that, takes care of business in the classroom, no disruptions or outside distractions. He's kind of kept a straight and focused path, within his 4 years of high school. And, I think he's just one of the hardest workers I've had, man. And just seeing his growth from 9th grade all the way to his senior year and the work he just put on the regular, it just kind of shows that the work he puts in, it just paid off because he just stayed in the gym, stayed consistent, stayed around the right people, and he just kind of stayed focused on his goals. I think early on, everybody just know DB is a lockdown defender. Obviously turning into his junior and senior year, his offensive package started to pick up a little bit, and he got more and more skilled, knocking down that mid-range, getting to the rim, things of that nature, just by the work he puts in, man. And I always challenged him. I said, Dale, you want to be a college guard, you got to make sure you're getting up 300 to 500, a day. And he had that mindset where he'll put in the work, whether it's before school, after practice, whatever, just to start separating himself and just getting in the gym. So just seeing that growth has really been a blessing, and just to see him earn himself a scholarship. And then he has the opportunity to play another 4 years at the next level, and every kid can't say that. So I'm real proud for all the work he's put in, and I think the best is yet to come, man. I really feel like he has a higher ceiling, and when he gets down on campus, man, I know he's gonna, get right to the gym and get right to it. And I'm looking forward to his future. This basketball year was crazy, man. I think that's the culture, how everybody's been just dialed in and just supporting NEO hoopers, man. It's just been crazy. But with Dale, it was just super impressive because, they didn't really have a lot at Shaker to me, man. But them dudes, they shocked a lot of people. They hung in with a lot of people during big games. And I just really credit Dale, taking leadership as a senior. Obviously, him and C. Guest, man, what they did together was crazy. But DB was a great leader, man, on and off the court. You know what I mean? He kept everybody kind of composed, together. And just he led as a true quarterback, man. Whether it's, assisting one night, whether it's scoring 20, 25, whether it's locking down the opposing team best guard. He just did whatever Coach Young needed of him, man. And I think that was huge, man, this year with him being a senior.
Dale has been with us for a while, from the get-go. He's been coached by his dad, Dale Sr., and Dan Urban. The thing about Dale, what make Dale special is Dale never got frustrated. He never complained or was upset on the road that he had, even though he was playing with other good players. Dale would just come in and play. Just play. Never complained. Just worked hard. And the thing about Dale is he improved every year since he been with OBC, since he been in junior high, and since he been in high school. He improved every year. Last year, I think he made the most incredible jump as I've seen in a while from an OBC player. I mean, this kid just made monster jump. Unbelievable, Not just that, but the way he was dunking the ball in games, the way he showed leadership, the way he took over games. Dale has really, really improved. Deal about Dale was make him special is he come from a great home, great family, and school and the grades is just as important as basketball. And I know for true fact that his mom and dad, they was on him about that. It wasn't all just basketball with Dale. I think something else that go set Dale apart is when he go away to Fairmont, I think he would be an All-American before it's all said and done. He would be a D2 All-American. And he may have a chance to be the D2 Player of the Year. That's how much his game has improved by leaps and bounds.
This shit's timeless. Dale Bonner. 5th grade, I met Kevin Jackson when when his boys were 5th, 6th grade, and Dale had been playing with those guys for years. Met Dale, skinny, long, lanky kid, high energy, very polite, great kid, just a phenomenal kid, great family. But just always our 6th man, our 7th man. We had so many guys that we thought were ahead of him. Looking back now, probably not the case, but just worked hard, man, since day one, always put the work in. 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, like I said, Dale was always our 6th man, 7th man sometimes, but never stopped. He never gave up. I would tell his dad, listen, maybe go play somewhere else so you get some more time. And he wouldn't do it. He said, we started with you guys, we're staying with you guys. So our workouts were never hard. They were hard work, but we never did anything crazy. Just full court drills, and Dale was always first in every drill, first in every sprint. He still never started, always gave his all. 8th grade came around, we put together an OPC team, and Dale had to be in that group. He had to be in that group. We were loaded, with Dwayne Cohill and Robbie Carmody. We had Justin Aarons, Darius Baisley. Dale became our 7th, 8th man. Still telling his dad, hey, you gotta go somewhere else, that's fine, I understand. Coach Dale, his father always said, we started with you guys, we're staying with you guys. So, great family. Dale's put the work in, he's busted his butt from day one. And it's a testament to his family and his dad and his mother. They just stuck to the plan, and I've never seen a kid get better the way Dale's gotten better. Always been athletic, always been scrappy, but his mindset changed. High school, played JV as a freshman, a little bit of varsity, then sophomore year, started varsity, played varsity. Still under the radar kind of kid. And then I think really turned around his 16U year in AAU. He became our best defender by far. Still to this day, best defender I've ever coached. From end to end, he's just a dog. I mean, he can guard, in my opinion, 1, 2, 3, and he never backs down from anybody. I've seen Dale guard 7-footers in the post, never backs down. But it's all a testament to his family, his work ethic, his faith in himself, and knowing that my time's gonna come. He ended up being, a starter for us most of his AAU, his 17U year, and then his senior year. I mean, Grimy Dale's probably the best I've ever seen, and it's just a testament to who Dale is and who his family is and the hard work he's put in. I can go on and on about the hard work, but it really comes down to he just believed, stuck to the plan. Dale could have jumped ship, played AAU with anybody, could have left his high school, did anything he wanted to, and stuck to the plan. Stayed with OBC. Stayed with our Murphy AC group when we were younger. Just, he's stuck to the plan. He's put his head down, mouth shut, and just worked. And the proof's in the pudding now. I gotta say that, Dale, you're a great kid. You're a great young man. Really proud of you. Love you to death, man. And Grimy Dale is really, really, really the best Dale I've ever seen. And it's crazy how he came from a little skinny 5th grader, 8 years later, gonna go play at one of the best Division II schools in the country. It's nothing but hard work.
comes to Dale Bonner, first off, I want to tell him that I love him so much, and I appreciate the fact that he stayed in Shaker. He's a Shaker kid all his life. And this week we had our Raider Roundball camp, and Dale Bonner, volunteered his time to come work with the kids. And I really celebrated him in front of about 50, 60 kids to let them know this is the example. Dale, in middle school, he was a very good player, but over the course of the years, he just got better and better and better. And what I'm most proud of is his work ethic. You won't find a kid that works harder than Dale Bonner. Whatever I asked of him, he did it ×5, and then he will go off on his own and work very hard. He has 6 a.m. workouts where he'll work on his ball handling, his shooting, his defense, his body. He also worked on cryo, where he wanted to recover. Because I was always amazed, especially this season, watching him, day in, day out, be able to guard 94 feet and give me 25, 26 points a game and give me about 7 assists. And so I talked to him about it. I said, Dale, how do you recover so quick? And he told me about the cryo. But he has great parents, mom, dad, sister. They're very supportive of him and really supported his gift. And you won't find a better young man. He was a great ambassador in our community, off the court, in the hallways, at the high school. He always carried himself like a true professional. And what I told the young kids this week at the Raider Roundball camp, Dale Bonner is the model and the example for who you become in terms of a person, and if you want to become a better basketball player, he's the example, he's the benchmark, he's the standard. If you study him and you copy what he has done, you're going to be a pretty successful young man. I told him it's going to be hard to do because he works really, really hard. He has the right mindset, and I just love him so much. He's headed for greatness. I'm going to miss him. I'm proud of him, and I wish him much success at Fairmont State. Love you, DB.